All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. All right, get in here, everybody, get in here. We got to get into some things. So I don't know about you, but I was up late last night between Summer Walker's album dropping and Kanye West doing an interview on Drink Champs. My night was full. All right, and I just want to say to my Gemini brother Kanye West, brother, you are entertaining. I don't know. Kanye West, I'm proud to be a Gemini, because if we got Geminis like this, like, he's a little kooky, but so am I. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you. I get it. And I appreciate Kanye West. Okay, so now let's just get into it, because I'm doing a lot of talking. All right, so let's get into it. Kanye West is hella entertaining, all right? He's hella entertaining. I hadn't even really finished the interview, because the interview was almost 3 hours long. It was like 2 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. However, I did watch a little bit, and I've seen a lot of the clips online. And I'm glad that Kanye West actually ended up doing this interview with Drink Champs. Now, to be honest with you, are they the best interviewers? Noriega, no. I don't think that they're the best interviewers. However, they understood the assignment, and to just let Kanye West rant. And then every now and then they would throw out something for him to latch onto and go off on a tangent. Because Kanye West, he doesn't need questions. That man is just ready to talk. You know what I mean? And I'm so glad that he got up there and did so, because one thing about Kanye West, he's not going to hold back any punches. He's going to name drop. He's going to tell you exactly what's going on. And for the life of me, I'm always like, oh my God, on pins and needles, because it's like, did he really say that? Is he really going to say this? You know what I mean? Even when it comes to Kim Kardashian, like, he'll throw her name out there and throw her under the bus with some shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, but for as a viewer watching, I'm definitely entertained. And I'm sure as an interviewer, they were like, the ratings were through the roof. It was like almost 200,000 people watching this video premiere. All right. But Kanye West, he talked about his beef with Drake. He talked about how, Drake kind of would like punch him, behind the scenes and do little weird stuff. And then when Kanye West lashed out, it was almost like, well, you guys didn't see that this guy was poking the bear at me this whole time. You know what I'm saying? He talked about how Drake alluded to sleeping with Kim Kardashian. And basically, Kim Kardashian says she didn't even listen to Drake's music anymore, because he's lying, saying that he slept with her. He talked about, Big Sean and John Legend. Basically said that they're sellouts. He said that he really helped change Big Sean and John Legend's life. But when he ran for president, when Kanye West was wearing his mega hat and running for president, Big Sean and John Legend were used as pawns by the Democratic Party, his words, not mine, to come against him. So he feels very slighted and shaded by those guys, and he doesn't really fool with them. He also addressed Soulja Boy not being on the album. He said Soulja Boy is very influential, but Soulja Boy's verse was trash. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Soulja Boy's verse was trash. Soulja Boy is a trash rapper. He's a troll though. He's influential. He's entertaining. Rapper, trash. I mean, let's just be honest here. Soulja Boy is a trash rapper, and I don't blame Kanye for taking him off the record and off the album. He also talked about a plethora of different things, like the mental health, and how when he goes and on his tangents and when he talks about certain things, how people think that he's having an episode again, or how he's crazy. And I think that that's very, very interesting, because it just goes to show that Kanye West, what I've got from, the interview after watching it, that Kanye West is not crazy. You know what I mean? He's very calculated. He's just very passionate about the things that he does. He's very artistic. He's very coherent. He's very sharp, very clever, very witty, and I really appreciated him coming out here and talking, because it kind of opened my eyes up to who he was as a person. He's done interviews before, but the only thing I can think about when I think about Kanye rant is these rants that he typically goes on. And this time it wasn't really a rant. He was out there and he was articulating himself very, very clearly, and he's funny. And so I was inspired by Kanye, and I think that he's really, really dope. Like Kanye West has like won me back as a diehard supporter, and I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know what this man's fashion is giving, but Kanye West is a fashion icon. Like, first of all, it's still looking a little weird, but in a weird way, I think I ain't gonna do it. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. He almost had me ready to go back on my word and do the Britney, but I'm not gonna do it. It's just I can't. I'm not that big and bold yet. You see, I got a little bit of the jacket. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna do the cut though. I don't know if I can do the cut. I don't know if I can do the cut, but Kanye West's fashion. He talked about how he doesn't have anywhere to stay right now. He's not living anywhere. He likes to be able to travel, and he talked about the power of relationships and how he wants to build so many relationships where his money isn't needed because he has so many powerful relationships where he can go places and people will literally say your money is no good here. Let me go ahead and gift you this. Let me go ahead and you can stay here for free. Oh, if you need underwear. He talked about how he went to Paris and didn't even have underwear and he got free Balenciaga draws. Those underwears are like $200 for a pair of cloth. You know what I'm saying? And they were giving it to Kanye West for free. All right. And two, I was amazed at how many people he knew. I mean, they had a name drop. They had a name drop counter for every name that he dropped. And he named about almost 60 people, from Oprah to Michael Jackson that he met, to Prince, to Kobe Bryant, to, oh God, it was so many people. Drake and Travis Scott. And then he said, speaking of Travis Scott and Drake, he talked about putting Drake, Travis Scott, Kim Kardashian, and some more people in a text saying that he was worth more than all of them at the same time. And he said that's when they started feeling some type of way, saying that he was cuckoo and crazy. Kanye West is a genius, and y'all gonna stop playing with that man. Okay? Stop playing with Kanye. Kanye is dope. This interview was very insightful. This interview was very enlightening. It showed Kanye West as a person, just outside of the rant, and it showed that he is not crazy, and he's not, and he is very coherent at what he does. And this man is talented. This man is a genius. Yeah, maybe he doesn't outsell Drake. However, this man is brilliant, and he really loves the art of music, and he has an ear for music and the arts. You know what I mean? And you can tell that he's deep in it, And so you got to be at a certain level of thinking to even understand where he's going, because even when he describes certain things, he attaches different. The way that he talks about things is a very colorful way, right? And very descriptive, but it's in a way where if you're not well versed just on life and experiences, you may not even understand where he's reaching to bridge his point. Like, you know what I mean? At some point, I believe that he kind of reached to the Kobe Bryant death and bridge that with Grand Theft Auto. It was a little over my head. The only thing I could think about it was the fact that, he lived in Calabasas. Grand Theft Auto was in LA. They be having the helicopters in the game. The helicopters crash. Kanye talked about how he was driving, the helicopter crashed on this very street where, he would drive his kids. So perhaps, he was saying Grand Theft Auto is real because in the game, you're in the city of LA and planes and crashes and things like that happen on the streets where people live. So, it's all of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was very interesting. He took a dig at Kamala Harris. He took a dig at Kamala Harris. He said we hadn't seen her since the election. Thought that was interesting. He talked about a time that he was with Hillary Clinton. Then he dropped the bar. He was like, that was one of the first times. He was like, that was the only time I was actually with her. Because the Hillary Clinton thing was, I'm with her. It's like he was dropping bars through the whole conversation. Like, you got to catch it. Like, Kanye West was barring the whole conversation. You know, he was like, now Apple should pay me or something like. It was just crazy. You just got to go and watch it. But I really gained a lot of respect for Kanye West, and I was very enlightened by him. And I appreciate his I don't give a fuck attitude. And I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say because that's very much so me. And I feel like when you get to that place, niggas always try to make it seem like you're tripping or you're crazy or you're extra or you're doing too much. And I'm glad to see somebody that's a billionaire and a Gemini that's a little crazy and cuckoo and doing too much, because that's everything people say that I am, and they're winning, and they're doing their thing. So shout out to Kanye. I really enjoyed the interview. I still think Kanye is crazy, but I'm a little crazy myself, and I need him to keep being crazy for us Geminis out there and keep winning for us Geminis. Oh, and then too, he did kind of mention the fact that Kim Kardashian is still his wife. All right. So, he said, ain't no paperwork done yet. So I think Kim is still married to Yeezy. So, we'll see what's going on with that. But yeah, let me know what you guys felt about the interview. Give me your thoughts on the interview. I thought the interview was dope. I thought it was fantastic. I'm going to rewatch the full thing again and probably come back with some more commentary on it. But yeah, shout out to Kanye. I thought that was dope. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Until next time, I want you to keep that same energy, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.